Thanks for tuning in. Today we're going to be reviewing the Lazer Jackal MIPS mountain biking helmet. If you spend more time off-road than on-road, it's very important to have a safe helmet. That's what brings us to today's review, and this is the Lazer Jackal MIPS. It's one of Lazer's top-of-the-line mountain biking helmets. It combines a lot of the features with more premium touches. Now, packaging-wise, it's really simple. You have a cardboard box with a slide-out design. Laser graphics on here, a little information about MIPS. And that's about it. We have the medium North America version here. So I'll go ahead and take it out of the box and we'll go over the specs. So retail price on this is $199.99. In non-North America markets, you can also get a non-MIPS version for about $20 less. So this has the MIPS liner on the inside. It has a 5-star Virginia Tech rating, which is really impressive. So even in independent studies, it has very safe certifications. You have a 4-position visor, which is really nice. So if you have goggles, you can lift this up, put the goggles away. If you're riding in a sunny area, you can drop it down again. You have their Turnfit Advanced Fit System. So it's a dual dial direction design with a wraparound cradle, so it keeps you nice and safe. You have a low profile design that really protects you, so you have more protection on the lower part of your head, which is really critical for off-road riding. And then you also have a magnetic buckle system, which is a feature you see in more expensive helmets. It makes it really easy to take on and put on. Now, in terms of what comes in the box, you get quite a few features, which is really nice to see. You get a fabric laser bag, and these are really nice to have for storing the helmet or to travel with it. You get the instruction manual and some of the crash replacement information. They also include this nice GoPro mount, so I'll take that out. And that's really cool to see. So with most helmets, you can throw a GoPro on top with just straps. With this one, it's actually specially designed for the helmet. So you can see it's actually form-fitting, so it goes right in the spot. So it's perfect for mounting a GoPro, a bike headlight, or other accessories right on top. So now let's look at the weight of the helmet. Again, this is the medium-sized North America variation, which can be a little bit heavier. So it comes in at 396, so not too bad for a mountain biking helmet. Now let's look at the fit and finish of the Lazer Jackal helmet. It's a really sleek-looking helmet with a two-tone finish. This is the matte blue variation. So you can see you have this lighter blue here and a darker blue here. It actually extends along the front, along the visor, and all the way through the rear V. And then you have this nice complementary color here that really sets off the rest of the curves of the helmet. And again, you have the accents in the lighter color on the rear. It's also a very premium helmet, so you can see that external shell extends all the way along the inside and around, so it gives a really premium appearance at all angles. Lazer also offers 2 other colors currently for the North American market. You have a matte black and you also have a matte gray. It'd be nice to see some more interesting color options, but I think these are pretty sleek looking. Minimal branding on the helmet as well. So you only have Lazer here as a sticker on the front, which is almost not visible when the visor's down. You have Lazer embossed on the visor itself. And then the only other Lazer indication are these this little side indicator on the strap. So really minimal branding, clean helmet if you take off the MIPS sticker, and the medium, nice 2-tone blue color. What really sets off the helmet is the front visor too. You can see it extends quite a bit from the front, almost 2-3 inches. So really good protection from the sun. And what's nice about this, at the premium price point, it is adjustable. So 3 positions, you have all the way down, you have in between, and then you have all the way up. So when it's all the way up, you can actually put goggles or big sunglasses here to store them, and it keeps them out of your eyesight. So you can see if you're riding, you don't see it at all, and when you need it, it actually blocks out the sun really well. You can also take off the visor by popping off the cover and then unscrewing the bolts for a cleaner look if you don't need the sun protection. Also, being a mountain biking helmet, you can see the side profile is really thick, so it extends quite a bit further down and on the sides for additional protection off the road. The other nice thing about this helmet is that it's really well ventilated. You have 19 total vents. So you can see large front vents that really funnel the air through. These side vents that also double as sunglass storage, so you can actually put them up here. And then big rear vents on the rear to really funnel that hot air out. It also has little internal air channels between the MIPS layer to really funnel the air through the helmet and out. The other thing we really like about this helmet is the adjustment system. This is their ATS design, and it has a really nice dial. You can see it's really textured, and it's large with micro adjustments in both directions. Really comfortable. You have these nice thin little plastic cradle that wraps all the way around the helmet. So it provides custom fit. The cradle also can be moved up and down by simply lifting this above and then moving it up or down. And what I like about this system is that it really stays out of the way. So if you have longer hair, you can easily put it between. And Lazer even offers a tail light, so you can actually stick it in here. And it's a really nice integrated design. The other thing is, with this premium price, you get a lot of other premium features. And what I mean by that is these little nice details. So you have a color matched side strap. So same blue on both sides with Lazer written on there. And then on the other side, you have the red Lazer logo on here. So really sleek looking. These nylon straps are also really thin and flat. You also get a magnetic buckle, which is a really nice feature. So if you're used to plastic buckles, this is a really nice way to, nice upgrade. So you simply get it close and the magnet will do the rest. When you want to take it off, you don't pull. You just simply push down on one side and it'll slide off. So nice feature to have and really easy to use. Now in terms of the MIPS liner, it's really well integrated. So you can see it's actually cut around all the vents and has really nice movement. So you can see as I rotate around. It's a nice minimal feature that adds a lot of safety. I also really like the padding on the helmet. You can see it's nice and plush, and it's also just velcroed onto the MIPS itself, so you can take it off and wash it as needed. The other thing I wanted to show was the accessory mounting system. So Lazer includes this with the helmet. It's a great way to mount a bike light or a GoPro right on top of your helmet. And what's nice about this is they've actually safety tested it together. So you will know that the mount will not intrude into the helmet, so you don't have to be concerned about injuries because of that, which is a really nice thing to have. Now let's take a look at the helmet on the road. It's a pretty sleek looking helmet, especially with the dual matte finish. And you can see here on the trails, it offers really good protection. We really like that front visor. It sticks out about 2 or 3 inches and really blocks the sun. And when you don't need it, you can easily flip it up into the upward position. It's also a really comfortable helmet. That rear dial is easy to use and has nice texture to it. And that magnetic dial, the magnetic buckle, it's also really easy to put on and take off one-handed. Overall, it's a really good looking helmet and offers good protection off the road. So now let's do a quick comparison between the different categories of helmets on the market against the Jackal mountain biking helmet. You can see I have the Lazer Sphere here. And compared to the Jackal, the Sphere is a lot thinner and more ventilated as the road cycling helmet. That's one of the big differences between mountain biking and road cycling. You want more rear and side protection off-road, while on the road you want something really light, thin, and highly ventilated. You can see they both have decent ventilation, but the Lazer Sphere obviously has larger vents and more airflow through it as you have to go through higher speeds. Otherwise, the rears are significantly different again. The mountain biking one's a lot lower with better protection. And the visor obviously really sets off the Jackal helmet versus the road cycling helmet. The other category of helmet that's really popular is commuting helmet. And you can see the Bern Hudson here. Has a MIPS liner, very similar features. You have a bill, it's a fabric bill, so a little more stylish. Integrated rear taillight. You can see similar profiles. You have the deeper section on the rear and sides. But as a commuter, it has less air vents and more road cycling, more commuting style benefits like lockable side vents for parking somewhere, and the integrated taillight that typically comes with it. Now let's compare mountain biking helmet with mountain biking helmet. We have the Sweet Protection Dissenter MIPS helmet on the right and the Jackal on the left. You can see very similar designs. You have the front visor that sticks out quite a bit, the large profiles on the side and rear for extra protection, large vents on the rear to let air out with the dial system, fit system. The big difference here is that the Jackal is much more expensive than the Dissenter. It's about almost double the price, and the difference is really the details. So you can see with the Sweet Protection helmet, you have exposed foam on the edge, non-adjustable visor that you can just pop out. You have a much smaller rear dial that's a little harder to use with gloves, whereas the Jackal has this nice large rear dial, fully finished on the interior, so really you can see that when you put it side by side. It looks a lot more complete and polished. And then having the adjustable visor is another really nice feature to have. So it really makes it more versatile on the road and even accommodates goggles where the Dissenter does not. Now let's go over the pros and cons for the Jackal helmet. What we like about it has a really comfortable fit. The ventilation is nicely done, and that rear cradle system has enough flexibility to really get a comfortable and custom feeling fit. The adjustable visor is also really nice to have. You can move it all the way down to block the sun or all the way up to store goggles or bigger sunglasses. We also like the glove-friendly magnetic buckle and the rear dial. Both of them are really easy to use even if you have thick winter gloves on, and easy to modulate. Some of the cons for the helmet is the fact that it has a premium price. At $200, it's definitely on the higher end of mountain biking helmets, and also lacks reflective elements or graphics on the rear. That's something we wish a lot of helmet manufacturers would start adding. It'd be nice for nighttime safety. Also, the color selection is currently limited to about 3 colors, and they're all matte. It'd be nice to see some more creative options on the market. Taking everything into account, we'd give the Jackal MIPS helmet an 8.8 out of 10. It's a premium mountain biking helmet with really nice fit and finish. Thanks for watching this review. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You can see more content from us on our website at thesweetcyclist.com, as well as follow us on Instagram at thesweetcyclist. This is The Sweet Cyclist reminding you to enjoy the ride.